in parking lot F10 at Seasun, where Devonshire Downs will be located. Groundbreaking is set for fall of 2008, 1 year away, while the first phase of Devonshire Downs will be open in fall of 2009. Statistics show that 42% of all Marines have gone through Officer Candidate School. A harsh reality for these college students, however, is upon receiving commission to the Marines, they may be shipped overseas. With the holiday season quickly approaching, toy sales will be the best telling gauge on the industry's reaction to the toy scare. But this will come at a cost to consumers. Shoppers can see an up to 10% increase in toy prices over the next year. That means Malibu Barbie here will go from $6.99 to $7.70. Here at Seasun, I'm Bethany Tucker for Valley View News. Civilian deaths in Iraq have dropped dramatically. That according to the figures compiled by the U.S. military and the Associated Press. According to the most recent estimate, Iraqi civilian deaths have dropped by over 50% in the last month, while U.S. military deaths fell to their lowest level since July of 2006. Toy manufacturing giant Mattel is under fire after their 3 major toy recalls over the past 5 weeks related to their product safety. Over 21 million toys have been recalled over the past 6 weeks. Mattel CEO Robert Eckert issued a video on the Mattel website last week. He says the company is completely dedicated to testing and removing any hazardous parts of their toys.
I want to assure you that we continue to keep our promise to parents around the world through our steadfast commitment to the safety of children who play with our toys.
And following the recall of hazardous toys, the Walt Disney Company now says it will be independently testing their character toys for lead paint and other safety concerns. Disney wants to assure parents that a product featuring one of their characters has gone through a strict testing process. Toy retailer giant Toys R Us is also stepping up its inspection efforts. With the holiday season quickly approaching, toy sales will be the best telling gauge on the industry's reaction to the toy scare. But this will come at a cost to consumers. Shoppers can see an up to 10% increase in toy prices over the next year. That means Malibu Barbie here will go from $6.99 to $7.70. Toy makers say these increases will not be seen until after the holiday season. In Porter Ranch, Bethany Tucker for Valley View News. 3 very early mornings a week, these Cal State Northridge students prepare for one of the most challenging internships in the country. But this isn't your typical internship. Marine Officer Candidate School, or OCS, is an internship program for college students who want to be commissioned officers in the United States Marine Corps. But making the decision to enroll is a lot easier than preparing for OCS.
12, 13.
These students need to be at their best mental and physical shape months or even a year before they enter the program. Candidates need to pass physical and academic tests as well as have exceptional recommendation letters and application essays. Staff Sergeant Dennis Ontelasco leads the candidates in their physical training every week. He emphasizes that the candidates need to study just as much as they work out.
You fail that, you go home. We have the test, we have the answers, so there's no way that you can really fail.
At OCS, candidates are graded based on 100 points. Half of these points come from academics and physical fitness, while the other half are for their leadership qualities. OCS can be attended all at once or broken into 2 sessions. Candidates Edgar Alvarado and Matthew Rice have already attended the first of 2 sessions.
Okay, slow down.
No, it's really hard. In all seriousness, it's very challenging, physically, psychologically. It's very challenging.
I would say that it's like football is Hell Week, the 2-week Hell Weeks, day and night practices, times 10. So if people are scared to do Hell Week, then they shouldn't even attempt to go to OCS.
Upon graduation from OCS and their university, these candidates are commissioned as lieutenants in the Marine Corps. Statistics show that 42% of all Marines have gone through Officer Candidate School. A harsh reality for these college students, however, is upon receiving commission to the Marines, they may be shipped overseas. Lexus Miguel says most candidates understand they have a good chance of being deployed.
It's almost a for sure thing, so it's something that's always in the back of my head, but it's something I really want, so it's a sacrifice I'm willing to go through.
These candidates still have a few more months or in some cases a year until they leave for OCS in Quantico, Virginia. In Northridge, Bethany Tucker for Valley View News. African peacekeepers in Darfur are searching for 20 of their members who were missing after rebels launched a surprise attack on their base. At least 10 members of the African Union were killed in the attack. The violence illustrates the danger the UN forces could face when they start deploying in Darfur in the next few weeks. Right now, it's just this old parking lot on Lassen Street between Zelza and Lindley. But in 2 years, the North Campus will transform from this to the new Devonshire Downs Townhome Complex for CSUN faculty and staff. The $60 million first phase will yield nearly 160 of these new homes. Right now, CSUN's only faculty and staff dwellings are 31 rental units at the College Court Townhomes on Plummer Street. Devonshire Downs will ultimately yield more than 400 units just north of Lassen Street. The preliminary renderings show attached units with anywhere from 2 to 5 homes in a cluster. They will be 2-story, 3 to 4 bedroom homes. The townhomes will be available for faculty and staff to purchase at a price lower than market prices.
We are going to tie the resale price on these to the consumer price index. So let's assume someone lives in a unit for 5 years and they bought it for $400,000. The cumulative of a 3% per year consumer price index increase would mean they could sell it for about 17% more than they bought it for. In this case, would be about $468,000. That would be their maximum resale price.
So it's right here in parking lot F10 at CSUN where Devonshire Downs will be located. Groundbreaking is set for fall of 2008, 1 year away, while the first phase of Devonshire Downs will be open in fall of 2009. Here at CSUN, I'm Bethany Tucker for Valley View News.